It means, Jess Seth gets to lick some new things, that's what it means.
I was trying so hard.
Prepare thy tumbleweeds.
That is, it is.
Nah, everything else is just fluff.
It's all it's all about what does monster taste like. They cannot hear you, Daniel.
Oh, well, they missed all
Ah,
that great banter.
the question is, can they hear the rest of us?
Well,
I mean, they couldn't hear me. I was muted, so.
Well, I mean, if they did, then we would know they're all a bunch of liars, or they're or they're network operatives in disguise.
Dun dun dun!
Yes, Daniel's working on it because you can't hear that.
While he's doing that, I'm just gonna take a second to like show off here. Dee made me dinner, and it's like a beautiful like plate of cheesy egg toast and grapes and cheese. Like it's a whole setup here.
yeah, I saw him like sneak in with some food.
Yeah, it
I just
smells
had like
amazing.
I had pineapple and 7-Up for dinner. Don't at me.
Nice. I mean, I had Coca-Cola for breakfast, so
I had a leftover hamburger helper for breakfast.
nice.
This
That's
morning.
fair. I have been craving a Lunchables pizza the last couple of days.
Okay, so here's the thing. Lunchables
Daniel, you're
Muted,
still
pizzas
muted.
Daniel.
are
Daniel, you're muted in the chat.
awful.
You're in our chat. Shush, both of you for a second. Daniel, you're muted in our chat too if you're talking to us. All right, I don't know what he's saying. I can somewhat, but not when he's
It's not
facing
a skill
outward.
I have. This is completely cut off. No.
For the entire game session.
Yes. Ah, people can hear me. I know they can. Don't lie in the chat. I know you're real. Okay, I'm gonna talk for a little while. You get to hear me test. Eventually, you're gonna hear other humans on the stream. But right now, it's just me. You just get to hear me really close to my microphone, talking over this blue screen that says that we're gonna start soon. It's great. Screams of Daniel. So for everyone who can't hear, Jake just said that Screams of Daniel is my new band name, and I really like it. Hey. Do. Oh my god, wait. Oh, I see you read the chat. I was like, Retroscape ASMR. Oh, Brennan just said that. Oh, you just said that. Oh, everyone's saying that. Yeah, that makes... Yeah, you read the chat. That makes sense. Okay, guys. So what's gonna happen right now is I'm gonna do the intro rant, while also trying to make the audio work, because I got my audio to work, and in the process I disabled everyone else's audio. So, yeah. Well, yeah. So, anyways, so here's what's on my mind. So, the book is it's effectively 100% done, depending on what you consider 100% to be. Pause for drink. Look, I'm working on it, bro. I'm working on it. But oh my god, I think Jake, say something brilliant.
No, but hi.
Ah, yes, perfect. I think
Coca-Cola's better than Dr. Pepper. Squitch is dead. Long live Squitch, dead.
Oh my god, it's so great. I'm gonna transition back to being a real thing. Let's see if it works. Oh my god. Yes. Yes, I think...
Wait, can they hear me too?
I think they can hear you too.
Yes.
Oh my god. Okay. Hey, chat people, can you confirm that you can hear us?
Can hear me.
And if
Brennan
you
can hear Jake.
can hear Jake. Wow. No. So like, there's actually like only two people in their chat. There's Daniel and there's not Daniel.
All right, wait. Stop talking like Kristen talk.
So.
Yeah. Hi, everybody.
Oh, Kristen talk. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Just to make sure everyone's here.
Oh yeah.
Also, ignore everything that Jake said. It was all lies. It's opposite day. Some bullshit like that.
What was Jake saying? I was
Nothing,
too
that's
busy
the point.
ignoring him.
He didn't say anything.
I'm gonna adjust where the chat heads are slightly. There we go. Oh, that didn't work out.
I'm gonna go back on mute as I choose a specialty to further fuck up Jake's day.
Oh man, I chose a specialty that I hope fucks up Jake's day.
We can only hope. Okay.
Honestly, I don't think there's anything I can choose that will do that.
Okay, so I apologize for this stupid shit. So here's the background story. Like 10 years ago, I got the best mic on the market for audio streaming. And it's super beautiful and cost me a lot of money. Or at least what was in my college days way too much money. Like, it was like a whole paycheck of money, and I was like, this is crazy and stupid. And then I didn't...
Ramen?
Do what?
5 bowls of ramen?
Oh my god. But anyways, but like, I didn't use it for like 10 years, and I felt really dumb that I spent like, 3 weeks of wages on this microphone that I never used. And now I'm streaming and I can use it and it's wonderful, but the connection isn't all that great. And so every now and then the connection will come undone, and then all of my settings reset, and I am not apparently good at documenting my settings. So, like, this happens. This is what I've learned. I have
this notepad for that reason.
Yeah, well, I didn't know that I needed to document my settings. I thought it was saving my settings, but apparently it's not. what I hadn't realized was that when my microphone comes undone, OBS is like going, oh, dump. We're not doing that anymore. So that's the problem I'm running into. In any case, I was thinking about getting a new microphone, and I thought that was dumb. Like, why would I buy a new microphone? I spent all this money on this one, and here I am. Maybe I should buy a new one.
I can recommend you the one I got. It actually, I think I bought it for like $30, and it's this quality, and I'm not even using the high quality settings it has.
Yeah, no, you sound really good. So $30 seems like the right choice.
I'll send the link, and I'll even post it in the Discord if people really want to know what it is.
Ooh, yeah, hell yeah. Okay, so the other thing that I want to talk about. So this is the announcement portion, effectively. So the book is 100% done, 100% done, right? And that, like, everything that I plan on doing that is on the necessities box is done. And most of the things that are on the this is cool stuff is not done. So, like, we have all the player stuff is done. 100% of the player stuff is done. We have every craft. We have every lab. We have every specialty. It's all there. It's all there. It's great. The combat chapter's done. The lore chapter's done. What we don't have done, or, well, we also have, like, 4 adventures done, as well as the monsters that go with those adventures. No, Pets is not in. I haven't finished developing that. That will be soon. Good question. But I don't have, so, like, we have a lot more adventures that I could throw into the book, and we have a lot more monsters. We have, like, a whole book's worth of monsters that we could make into a book. So that's something that
I was told to stop making monsters for a bit till we were done.
Yeah. We have monsters, but we don't have monsters in the book. So this is what I'm thinking personally, is that the book is already over 300 pages, and there's no monsters in it. Aside from the monsters that are in the introductory style adventures that we have in the book. So what I want to do is I want to call the book done, launch it with like 4 adventures roughly, and then everything else is just available, and we can add it, we can format it, you know, whatever, but like people can get the books in their hands, and the players can start playing with the new book as it is. And you know, I don't want to say I don't waste any more time. Waste is the wrong word, but, like, you know, I can
spend time making the book when we can expend it instead developing the next stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Are there going to be expansions like Tephra? Oh, so Eric, so the book that I'm making right now isn't even the final product. It's I mean, like, this is nowhere near the final product. Like, I wish it was. I wish that we were on the final product, but, like, no. This is still another playtest book. This is playtest book number 2 of who knows how many. And are there going to be expansions like Tephra? That was your real question. Are there going to be expansions like Tephra? Hell yes, there are going to be expansions like Tephra, if not more than Tephra. I mean, like, we have so many expansions planned. It's so good. What are you putting on? Squitch is alive and well. How amazing! Oh, wow!
You know what's so crazy is you wrote Squish
I should have
and not
finished third grade.
Squish, so I don't know who you're referring to.
Squish the Dead. Yes, the name of our new adventure. Squish the Dead.
I wrote my C backwards.
Looks like an S to me. Squish is dead. I don't know who Squish is, but I feel bad for them because Jake is just a murderer at this point.
Rest in peace, Squish.
Greg asks, when are you guys going to make an MMORPG and a mobile app game that's paid to win? So actually, when we do release Retroscape, the RPG, it's going to be a pay-to-win game. If you send me money via my PayPal, I will tell you that you won. PayPal is the name of our MMORPG platform. Yeah, it's great. It's super fun.
You pay $500 and Jake's plane ticket, and he will come to your table and yell at the narrator and say, "Give him everything," and then run away.
Jake informed me that I needed to tell everyone what I was drinking in the first 10 minutes of the stream. The first 10 minutes of the stream were awful and mostly technical problems. So I'm doing this in the 26th minute of the stream. I am having a gin and tonic made with gin that is locally made in Austin and Fever Tree tonic and a splash of Campari, and that's why it's red. Campari is an Italian vermouth. It's extremely bitter. I really like it a lot. Yeah, so that is my announcements for the day.
Brendan's my new favorite. That's all.
Oh, that's
Took you
actually
long enough.
that's really interesting. So I have absolutely basically written an adventure premise called Squitch is Dead, which I really like that adventure, and I'm really excited about that adventure. And I think that Jake and Kristen's perpetual fight over this is actually all secretly just hype machine for that adventure when it eventually comes out. But they haven't ever admitted to that in public. But yeah, yes.
See, you're
Yes.
utilizing it as a hype machine, but its origin is a genuine fight between us.
Squitch is dead.
It has shredded our friendship. I don't even like this guy anymore.
It's okay though
He
because
sends me hate mail, you know. It's the whole thing.
I sent you happy Christmas cards. I'm like, happy birthday, Squitch is dead.
Hate mail, like just like I said.
Get a text at 3 in the morning, just so you know.
Squitch is dead.
Dude, actually, my roommate got a voicemail at 2 o'clock yesterday morning that the voicemail was literally this, in this tone. I'm gonna kill you. Love you, bye. Just
Who was
no
it
fucking
from?
clue who it's from. No idea.
Was it like a restricted number?
No, it's not a restricted number, but it's not anyone she knows.
Okay, I would definitely make sure she calls them.
Yeah,
Well,
Have
Yeah.
the authorities been contacted?
I don't
I'll
know.
say
I'm leaving that
authorities.
up to her. But yeah, those are the kinds of messages Jake leaves me.
Okay, first off, do not perpetuate that.
I mean, I'm gonna kill you. Squitch is dead. It sounds the same to me. I don't see the difference.
I got nothing on that one.
The Squitchling has spoken.
Squitch is spoken.
Oh, introductions. Hey, my name's Daniel. I am playing Tad, the Depot Operative. We just hit 5th level, which is awesome. Yeah, this is my turkey hand 5th level. We're 5th level. And yeah, thank you. Yes.
I was like, the head's backwards.
We're 5th level, and Tad. Okay, so Tad gets a new specialty and all this other crap. But like what I'm like, so I took this singularity called, is it fresh air? Like, is that what I took?
Yes, I think that's what it's called.
Yeah, so I can create a bubble of air around us, which, like, when I first got to this, I was like, oh man, this is perpetuating the Tad took weather control as his, like, big thing, and he gets a stupid ability called, bubble of fresh air. But actually, I'm really excited about it. I don't know if it's going to be good, but I'm really excited about it. I also took some other things, which I'm not going to talk about, because I want y'all to discover them in the middle of the game. I'm excited about them. Yeah, that's where we're at. Kristen, what are you up to?
I am eating grapes and cheese. It's my favorite thing in the world. I am Kristen. I am playing Constance, our timekeeper, who is also now level 5, who I just leveled up to 5 because I was distracted all day. If we get to keep things secret, I want to keep my timepiece secret until it comes out in game.
I mean, you still have to tell me what it is.
Do I, though?
No.
In fact,
Do I?
you.
Actually,
Mm-mm.
As Kristen doesn't decide until like the proper moment. Oh yes,
no.
I have this undo what Jake says ability.
I mean, that's essentially what timekeepers are, like, a lot. But yeah, I can have up to 9 momentum stored up now. That's pretty awesome.
Wow.
My combat finally went up to 2, so like I'm rolling 2 d20s with my gun now. Woohoo! I took the Jack of all trades specialty and just took a bunch of skills. I have a point in drive now, so I can drive my little buggy that I ordered, and I'm excited. Yeah, that's me.
Cool. What are you up to, Max?
Hi guys, I'm Max. I play just Seth. He is our precious void child from Ascent. And I was excited to tell you guys everything, but now apparently we're keeping stuff secret, so, do I give into peer pressure? Do I tell you guys everything?
Tell us.
Okay, so I got a new, what are they called? Infusions? Yeah, I think that's what they're called. Anyways, I got a new one. It's called Web. Essentially, I'm Spider-Man now. I can shoot webs just out of my wrist at people and stick them where they are. I'm really excited about it. I can't wait till there's a relevant time to use it.
That's amazing.
I read it and I was like, I don't know why I didn't take this last level, because I could have, and I didn't.
Because last level, I believe you got your monster infusions.
You know what,
So
you're right. That's probably why. I was over here chilling with Lycros instead. I got a new specialty, so I got critical, so now every time I say that I got a natural 20, it actually means something. Because I always announce them excitedly. I'm like, oh, I got a 20, and then Jake gleefully reminds me that that doesn't mean anything, but it does now.
I honestly thought about taking that.
Never once said that.
Yes, you have.
No, I say 12s don't mean anything.
But no, I thought about taking that too for the same reason.
I mean, it is good. They didn't mean anything till then.
Now they do.
Yeah.
I also got like this cool thing called Know the Enemy. So, if I study them for a minute or interact with them in combat for a round, I can try to learn stuff about them. Which is cool. And then I got Wounded Beast. So if I take a wound, I gain momentum equal to my maximum momentum and immediately make a melee attack. So, watch out, boys. I'm coming for you.
Oh, I did want to... You reminded me. So I did take the Depot specialty, Orderly Mind.
Ooh.
Which I will admit doesn't sound like something that Tad would have necessarily, but...
No.
I gain a
There's
number...
organized chaos.
Yeah. I gain an additional void slot equal to my points in intellect. So it's 4 more void slots, which basically means I can throw another, lightning path or something in there. So I'm excited about that.
You could store a few more grenades in there.
That's true. I could store grenades in there.
Everybody can use more grenades.
Oh my god, I was accidentally looking at the level 6 abilities. And okay, Kristen, I love the faux hawk.
Thanks.
But I was looking at the level 6 abilities, and one of them is like fast download, where I can download things as a free interaction. And I'm like, oh my god, at that point, like I could just like, less than a second download a grenade into my hand. It'd be so fun. You have a cat friend behind you. That's exciting.
Cat loaf.
Oh, yeah, she's probably gonna chill there. She's upset that I put her brother in the box for the evening. He just had surgery on Thursday. So he's a drugged little dopey boy, and I wasn't gonna be able to pay attention to him while we streamed. And I was afraid he was gonna fall off the couch and hurt himself, so
yeah,
I went ahead and let him go nap.
Anyways, Jake, are you ready?
1 second.
There
Alright.
is There
You
is
guys may have
no
to cross
Jake.
it, so-
There is no
I'm
Jake.
cool.
There is
I'm
no
the
Jake.
witch.
You're right. I should change Jake's name to just the narrator. That way.
So, this
All right,
week.
now I'm ready.
Okay, you speak then.
Okay, I mean,
So,
you
what is
tell
your
me.
name?
What? Oh, we're still in the introductions. I'm sorry, I didn't know we were still in the
Yeah.
Hi, my name's Jake. I'm the narrator and one of the developers of Retroscape and other Parlor fun games. My job is to try and corral these guys when we start games, but you know, we haven't started yet, so it's not my fault.
Yeah, fair.
So this week I went on like an absolute mad rant to Jake about Void Children.
Hmm.
Oh yeah.
And if you guys are interested, Jake has put forth the potential of doing an interview with a Void Child, in which Just Seth will get interviewed by like a newspaper. So if you guys are interested in that video, let us know, because I'll do it.
Yes, Max will organize it and everything too, for the part, because
Oh,
I
they just
will.
put that out there.
Yeah, I think you should.
I will organize it. It'll be
Yeah.
on my couch. There it's organized.
Just saying it like interview with a void child just made me think of Interview with a Vampire, and I want to see just Seth in, you know, like a shrouded New Orleans office, the
Oh
tired
man,
reporter.
I'm gonna pay somebody to draw that now.
I
That's
love
just
it.
what I need.
So, Eric asked in our chat if Depot is my favorite lab, and I actually just want to address that because, like, I love Tad. Tad is like my favorite character, but Depot is actually like not my favorite lab. And I specifically chose to play a Depot character because I had struggled so much with developing Depot, and I wanted to figure out how to make Depot work and make sure that they were fun, and I was really worried about Depot. So that's why I chose to play a Depot character. No, actually, I mean, I think from a lab perspective, Core Plus or Neurogrind are probably my favorites.
Neurogrind.
Yeah, it's hard not to love Neurogrind. There's just, like, everything about them I think is amazing.
Quite easy, actually.
Well, all non-Jakes in the world love Neurogrind.
Jake, you just hate Neurogrind because you're trying to be a hipster. You can't like anything that everyone else likes.
Oh my
And then
god.
I'm gonna go with
eventually-
hating Neurogrind because they put bombs in people's heads. I'm gonna
Jake-
go with that one.
That
Jake-
I don't
is-
see a downside.
Jake, what's your favorite?
Ascent.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
Why was that your response?
So, I like Ascent. However, I've been reading about like what are they called? The freelancers?
Mm.
I believe that's what I want to play next.
Oh, I bet you would love a freelancer.
I like the freelancers for the minor labs. So does that really count?
It's really difficult for me to figure that out. Like, I have a friend who just started who made a freelancer recently, and he made a straight freelancer, no minor lab, and I'm like, this is weird. What are you doing? Just a freelancer who freelances? Huh.
Yeah, it's like is my favorite. Well, I mean, Neurogrind's obviously my favorite lab, but like second favorite, is it freelancer or is it evergreen? Like, because it's specifically evergreen, but overall they're technically a freelancer.
It's probably because you developed so much of Evergreen. It's a pretty good one.
I
though.
didn't develop any of it. I just told you that I loved all of it.
I mean, that was useful. Jake, are you ready now?
Oh yeah, I've been ready.
Oh, cool. Okay, cool.
Did you drink enough water?
Oh, I was drinking a non-branded peace tea, but I wish they would sponsor us because I love peace tea.
Yeah, but you always say that you need to drink water to do the Malcolm Moxie voice.
That's true.
Is
yeah.
he
Like-
gonna cut it?
Nope. I'll drink water real quick. I was drinking whiskey and tea, which are
Yeah,
two
you
things
better start chugging. You did just chug. Get that voice
Chug,
ready.
Chug.
Shudging.
Hit, hit us with those beautiful voice chords.
Dr. Pepper! Hey, you want take my plate? Okay. Thank you.
The magical hand.
I love the hand.
Everyone disregard the man behind the curtain.
Everyone loves the magical hand.
The claw.
The claw.
You ruined the illusion. Now everyone knows that D was there.
The claw.
That's Kristen's lab power. It's just the magical hand that appears behind her.
I learned to cast Unseen Servant, but I
God,
didn't
do
like
you
being
know-
followed around by an invisible spirit, so I gave it form.
Do you know what I would give to have like Unseen Servant or Mage Hand? Just like so much of my soul.
I would love it. I would
I
love
I understand warlocks. That's all I'm saying.
it.
Please go on as the two developers of Retroscape right here. We'd love to hear more about D&D right now.
No, honestly, yeah. Like,
You both play D&D on the regular.
know.
Don't even.
There was just a moment where me and Daniel both looked sideways at the perfect moment toward each other.
Listen, Jake is just hiding the fact that he played D&D for almost 48 hours this weekend.
Nice.
I don't hide that. I tell
You know
people
what?
that regularly.
You know what? Here, instead of Unseen Servant or Mage Hand, it is my Nanoswarm.
Ooh.
Given form.
I haven't told anyone
Because-
this, but I totally just plan on making Network more warlock-like over the next couple
Nice.
months. So it's, I'm here. I really want characters to have some sort of like weird pact thing that they have to deal with, but in a more Retroscape cyberpunk way.
I mean,
That's
with
literally
the lab
all of
affiliation,
Retroscape
why do you
Labs.
like that? Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, we signed on that dotted line.
What
Yeah,
you're
the
talking
labs
about
are
is
your
labs.
patrons.
Yeah, that is kind of true, isn't it?
Every
Yeah.
class in Retroscape is a warlock.
Okay, disregard. Never mind.
All labs are sugar patrons. Glucose guardians, that's what it was.
Glucose
Glucose
Guardians.
Guardians.
That's the
I had
new
to remember-
minor lab for freelancers. Glucose Guardians.
Okay, so anyway, I guess let me keep our water down because wow.
Get that Malcolm voice.
Malcolm Moxie.
Okay, you guys ready?
The only reason
Yeah.
I show up on Tuesdays.
Wow.
Why didn't we? But thanks. Hello, operatives in training. It is I, Malcolm Moxie, Delphi's greatest freelance operative, TM, and I am here to tell you what happened last time on Retroscape: The New Frontier. Our operatives, Tad, Constance, and Just Seth, found themselves back in the underground compound where their newest ally, DJ Hockey Ghoulie, had been locked away for years. After shutting down a dangerous power generator that harnessed theta radiation, Constance and Just Seth found themselves cornered by two robotic soldiers wielding crossbows. A blunder that I, Malcolm Moxie, would never find myself in, but even if I did, I'd have a minimum of 3 contingency plans, and I can improvise. Moving on, as the duo emerged from the bunker, they discovered they'd been surrounded by a squad of robotic soldiers of various designs. The robots appeared to be designed like knights, soldiers, and warriors of ancient times. A robot commander rode atop a robotic horse, demanding their immediate surrender, and informed them that their truck and all supplies within the compound will be commandeered. Luckily for the young operatives, they clearly had read my previously published books, Snappy Insults, Comebacks, and Catchphrases to use in dire situations, and How to Get Out of Dire Situations in a Marketable Manner, by me, Malcolm Moxie. After some on-brand, quick-witted, and barbed words from Constance and Just Seth, the robots decided it was much simpler to just quiet them permanently, and then take the supplies. Unbeknownst to the robotic knights, a one Tad was just at the foot of the stairs and quickly conjured a wall as they fired. The wall blocked most of the damage to Constance and Just Seth, using mathematics far beyond a normal operative's understanding that I could explain to you because I, Malcolm Moxie, understand all mathematics, but I don't want to bore you. Anyway, I digress. A battle soon broke out. The outnumbered operatives fought against 4 pairs of robotic soldiers led by a commander who seemed to boost the effectiveness of these robots as they fought. It reminds me, Malcolm Moxie, of the time that I fought 16 robots and 3 robotic commanders by myself on a blimp over an acidic sea. Our operatives were able to push back the robots using their quick wits, power sciences, and just a little bit of luck. That the universe may or may not still hold a slight grudge against. But they were able to defeat the robots. The commander escaped on their robotic horse, and the operatives triumphantly returned to the settlement with a robotic scrap, a sense of accomplishment, and a few broken records, a knowledge of what combination robots taste like with sea salt, and a folio of foiled trading cards from the pre-war era. Now our operatives arrive back at the settlement. They have come to discover a number of vehicles have been parked outside the Speakeasy Town Hall. A familiarity to these vehicles, previously seen on the satellite images from the reports sent by Delphi. What's going to happen this time on Retroscape? Let's find out!
I would just like to note that Constance has both of those books dog-eared on her nightstand. Pages are heavily highlighted, underlined, and notated.
You know what? I didn't take Constance as the type to dog ear books.
Oh, yeah.
But,
she does not have the time to find bookmarks.
Yeah, Constance and I would not be friends.
Constance and Kristen would not be friends either, but, yeah. There's reasons for it. Her previous profession didn't give her much time for... She needed lots of quick solutions and things, so... Yeah.
I hope you enjoyed my Malcolm insults that I threw in.
Oh, yeah, it was wonderful.
I'm glad. I tried to be as entertaining.
I live for the Malcolm Moxie sass.
I've been starting to rewatch to try and get his accent back and a few other people's accents back, and I realized my favorite moments were seeing Kristen, Daniel, and Max just laughing at me insulting them in the Malcolm voice.
I mean, who can be mad at Malcolm Moxie, really?
It's true.
Also, you know, he's full of shit, so...
If Malcolm Moxie's full of shit, then Squitch is dead. What you gonna do now, punk?
Ignore anything that just came out of your mouth because it was nonsense.
Yeah.
I fully believe in the Schrodinger Squitch.
Schrodinger Squitch. It's Squitch's body. That's all it is. It's the new theory. It replaced Schrodinger's cat.
Oh boy, so we're approaching. Constance is at full health because of her men's self ability.
And we've had a breather, so we should be fine.
Yeah, you guys had a breather as you drove.
Oh, cool.
Well, at least say you did, because nothing attacked you.
Nice.
We feeling good. We feeling right as rain.
To level up a little bit.
Oh, I should probably update that over here.
Oh, I actually did finish.
Constance also got out of that godforsaken chem suit, like, as soon as they were a safe distance away from the bunker. Because it was
pretty sure Just Seth doesn't have one anymore.
No, you threaded yours.
He's read too many superhero comics.
Oh no, I love it.
That's how most of Ascent joins Ascent, to be fair, in the beginning.
That's actually a joke. Just Seth has never seen a superhero comic in their life.
That makes me sad. I will find some. So, Tad, you're driving.
Yeah. Should I...
Where are you gonna park the truck? Are you gonna take it all the way to the speakeasy or leave it outside the lab or like...
I think we should take it back to the Parliament building.
And then just walk over to the speakeasy?
Yeah. Why? It shouldn't be too exciting, right? Everything's fine. We're just having visitors.
I mean, it's just more potential friends.
Yeah, the potential of, like, visitors.
I mean, I don't know what you guys are worried about. We literally walked in here with an actual ghoul and called it cool, so, like...
Yeah. Eric Constance drives a dune buggy. The potential of, like, visitors of other people living out here, was that addressed with, like, the initial planning of sending the settlement out here? Like, was that something that was kind of, like, acknowledged by, like, the Parliament and stuff?
In what manner?
Like when we were hired to
Right.
take these people out into the wilderness and build a settlement, did they ever say anything about the potential of people visiting, what we should do or what we shouldn't do, or if that was even a possibility? Was it ever mentioned? Or
Yeah,
was it
you're
more like, hey, you guys are going out into the wilderness and you're going to be alone forever?
so your job, your original job had been to deliver the settlement.
Mm-hmm.
Then you got assigned to protect the settlement.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, there wasn't too much like protocol written because the kind of like there's the protocol of like be courteous and nice, and then there's also the fact that you're in the wastelands, so good luck, champ.
Delightful.
This all feels very poorly planned.
Yeah, for real.
To be fair,
yes.
I mean, if you go back and listen to like episode 0, there was a lot of hints that were left behind about things. Anyway, yeah, you guys are the Parliament of Science, whereas Barty's like the Parliament of Representatives.
Mm-hmm.
And the people are the people.
Okay, so we weren't really involved in much of the like settlement planning. We were just hired to escort and protect.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then you got told, hey, you're the mini Parliament of Science. Make it work.
Yeah. And then Barty was like, yeah, you guys are in charge, not me, so you make all the decisions ever. So really, we just need to go yell at Barty for being an incapable leader. Got it.
Yeah, Seth is like, I've never been in charge of anything in my life. They don't even put me in charge of making like
Barty is the settlement
grilled
mayor,
cheese,
so to
so
speak, and he just shoved all of his responsibility off on us. That is him being shitty. Don't give me that look, Jake.
anyways.
I just like, is there examples of him shoveling all the responsibility on you guys?
Yes, I'm pretty sure in like as soon as we got here, we were like, Barty, what do you want to do? And Barty was like, you guys are in charge. You make all the decisions.
No, but
that happened. I remember that happening. I will find it and prove it to you.
I mean, I know it's not because I just watched that episode.
I mean, I'm
between the lines, it's not too far off. But what he actually said was much nicer.
I would like to go to the speakeasy and see who our guests are.
I'm gonna go too. I'm really excited.
Yeah. Do we want to drop stuff off with DJ first, or?
Oh yeah, I'll go give DJ his trading cards, except the one that looks the most like me, which I said I have taken and uploaded into my void.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yes, which I also told you was in like its own page and like fancy, yeah, all that stuff. Yeah.
Oh, super holographic. Yeah.
Yep, that's
Super
mine now.
All that stuff. Yeah.
But he gives them the binders.
Oh man, thanks guys.
You're
Just,
welcome.
Like, through them. Oh man, wow! Like almost all of them are here. Oh no, my favorite's missing. It's okay. You guys got most of them though. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
They
Oh
were
man.
scattered all over the place.
Yeah. Oh, you guys picked them up for me?
Just Seth did, yeah.
Thanks, just Seth.
We also
Give you a big
found
hug.
3 records that are
Hugs
not
him
broken.
back.
Aww.
Oh, what? Oh, I mean, thanks for the records. What happened to the others?
The others and the record player and pretty much everything else in the bunker was destroyed by robots.
Man. That's fair. I guess I
we
raged
tried.
against the machine too hard.
That's fair.
Oh,
To be fair, we also raged against the machine pretty hard.
Hey,
That is true. We did get vengeance for you at least.
hey, I got a weird question. Did you know that there was like a big reactor thing in that other room?
Oh, you mean the room with the secret door that I was told never to go into?
Yeah. Yes, that's definitely the one.
I don't know. There's like a computer or something in there.
Yeah, that's basically true. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I don't know. Terrence is always like, don't go in there. You'll ruin everything. And I'm like, cool. I just asked where the soda was, but whatever.
Terrence sounds like a jerk.
Yeah, kind of was. He was he played mill deck players.
What does that mean?
I don't know. I'll teach you how to play cards later. That joke was for the Magic the Gathering players out there. Enjoy.
Not me.
So, DJ,
Very limited.
do you know anything about the visitors we seem to have?
What?
I'm gonna take that as a no.
We have visitors?
Looks like it. There's a bunch of motorcycles that weren't here before.
Motorcycles? Just runs outside excited.
I definitely heard murder cycles and got really excited about that.
DJ just runs outside.
This just becomes a Mad Max campaign. We'll follow him out.
He's just looking at the motorcycles and like just stare like, oh, cool.
Wow. Why are there only 2 wheels on these? That seems dangerous.
So I only need 2 wheels. I don't know, I can't drive one, so I can't really say what makes them so awesome. But a lot of people really like them.
I mean, I just bought a motorcycle, so I can join their gang too.
I'm
You
sure
could
they'll
buy
be
one.
accepting of
Yeah.
all types.
Yeah. Why would you say that? Why weird?
Just gonna go into the speakeasy.
I go too. I'm really excited. I want to meet the other motorcycle people. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm a motorcycle
Let me-
person now.
I'm a motorcycle person now. Oh boy. I actually have a map for this.
I kind of want to bring up my motorcycle out of the truck because I feel like that would help me fit in.
Wait, did Tad actually buy a motorcycle?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
That's what I bought with my
completely
900 credits was
Yeah, he bought a motorcycle and I bought the buggy.
yeah.
I completely forgot that.
Yeah.
And I bought my injector suit because I can't drive and I don't want to die.
See, there's clearly not a coincidence that I bought a motorcycle and all of a sudden a motorcycle gang shows up in our town.
Yeah, they must have heard about your motorcycle and just been real excited.
Yeah.
Like, that town has a guy with a motorcycle. We should go check that out.
The motorcycle that Tad hasn't even unpacked out of the box yet, though.
Yeah, I have to like go into the bag and like start unracking the shrink wrap off of
Well, I thought
Well,
we
you-
had to assemble him too. It's like flat pack furniture, Dad.
It's my IKEA Swiss
You have an
made
IKEA motor.
particle board.
Most things didn't survive the apocalypse. IKEA did though.
IKEA would.
They just
You
folded
want
their
to talk
building.
about
flat and
warlock
made it.
packs.
Flat
Fucking
pack for the
IKEA.
apocalypse.
IKEA is downright eldritch.
I mean, I honestly put IKEA in a lot of my D&D games, so I'm just throwing it out there. Retroscape IKEA could be a thing.
I mean, it could. A version of it could, but for legal reasons, it probably can't.
That's fair.
IKEA.
But yeah, you guys. Oh wait, did it move? I'm sorry. Hang on.
No,
Nope.
it did not switch us over. If that's what it's supposed to have done.
It was.
Ooh.
Go.
Ooh, we have an interior now.
The speakeasy.
Wow.
Ooh la la.
Didn't fully finish. I know there is. Okay. Well. That's, why is that so? That's why I can't, because it won't let me pull up. Roll20 is having a fit. I'm sorry, guys. You see that there are, at this large table by the stage, there is, looks like 6 different, like 6 very large, well, large, they're all large. There's 6 people around here that are not from the settlement. They're all wearing various kind of makeshift armor or leather jackets. A lot of them definitely don't look fully human.
And they're wearing leather jackets?
Yeah.
I wonder who they are.
Oh no, they're wearing like just not like your pressure jackets.
I was joking anyway.
Okay, yeah.
Are they like black leather?
No, they're deep red.
Oh, deep red. Weird. Okay.
But they're not a scent.
I didn't say they weren't. I mean, they don't have a scent on them, and if they were the pressure jackets, they've cut them in half and pulled them apart.
Crop top jackets got it.
Ooh, crop tops. I love crop tops.
I love crop tops too.
Yeah, it's great summer wear.
You know what this world needs? A Tad and a crop top. That's all I'm saying.
Duly noted. I've been thinking about getting an illustration for Tad. I didn't initially envision him in a crop top, but now that we're here, I'm willing to embrace it. With his motorcycle and a crop top jacket, I think it's great.
I
gave you 6 people, Jake.
I see that.
Is that you, Kristen?
Yeah, it's me.
It wasn't me.
I thought it was Jake.
Oh no, I was about to pull them up, and I was just watching Kristen go. I was like, I mean, all right.
Yeah, it's me.
I'm not gonna stop them. They're having fun.
Our artistic expertise has finally come into play.
Okay, well, there we go. We have 6 characters.
So
Six
because I
large
can't technically
individuals.
move those ones very
Yes,
easily.
you can.
Not easily.
Would you like me to delete them?
I mean, you can. I was gonna just clear drawings in a moment while I get things pulled up.
Now that's just where their corpses are.
There's just
the
a
future.
separate party going on over here.
It's a birthday party.
Oh, I love it. That one lost its leg. It's a really exciting party.
Yeah, Jeffrey
Remember
from
that-
accounting, it's his birthday today, so
You guys
No,
have
that-
accounting for very
I'm
little
just
money.
thinking of that scene from Avatar when they're on the Fire Nation ship. And it's just like, it's someone's birthday today. Let's all go celebrate. And there's that one guy that's just like, the captain remembered my birthday.
And Jeff took off his leg in celebration. Woo!
There we go. Party in the speakeasy.
How lovely.
Anyway, there you go.
I would like to walk over and take a seat at the speakeasy and at the bar.
Sure.
Enjoy the party.
The 6 bartenders.
we have one occupation for people who need a second job.
Are the strangers sitting at that table alone? Or is someone from the town there with them? Barty, perhaps?
No one from the town seems to be approaching them.
Is Barty in
Is
here?
it,
Nope.
is it like they're feeling intimidated by them, or worried,
Roll
concerned?
observe-
What's the...
Roll social observation.
I'm good at that.
Okay.
I'm okay at that.
Okay.
It's a 19 and a 12, though, so...
People
Very
definitely seem a bit put off and scared, yeah.
Do these strangers seem comfortable? Are they like waiting for something to happen? Are they just partying?
They're just drinking and playing cards, it looks like.
Okay.
Man, I don't want to, like, interrupt their nice little hangout and chill. That seems really impolite.
I largely agree. I am going to ask the bartender for the best whiskey over ice, if ice is available.
Isn't Tad, like, 12?
Excuse me, Tad is a full-grown adult man. Yes.
I'm a man.
I can order a whiskey on the rocks, I mean over ice, or some sort of fingers and whiskey, I don't know.
I'm scared.
Tad with like some whiskey fingers and ice.
It's like chicken fingers, but so what the like, I'm sorry, all I'm picturing is like, sir, I'd like a whiskey on the rock ice, please.
Is that the better form of ice? The rock ice?
I have no idea. That's what I'm picturing the same sort.
Yeah.
You see that the bartender, who I believe is something Brewster the Third.
Oh yeah, hold on, I have it written down.
Okay, good, because my notebook's missing.
It's like Lord Bruce Smeister.
Let's see here. These are the doctors.
It was like a vampire sounding name.
Where did I write it?
It really was.
It was like Von Brewster.
No, I think it was like a play on American. Well, not American. Is Budweiser American still?
Oh, I
don't know.
That's a rabbit hole I'm not willing to get down in this stream.
That's you know what? Fair point.
Yeah.
That's a real fair point. Let's not go.
Lord Brucifer Lager the Third.
Brucifer.
Lord Brucifer.
Yeah. Sounds like Lucifer, not vampires. Demons. I was close.
He doesn't sound like a vampire. He sounds like another scary monster.
Listen, Seth doesn't think anything is a scary monster.
Lord Brucifer Lager the Third. He goes, sure, whatever, Ted. Just pours you, like, I mean, maybe Tad thinks it's a lot of whiskey and just slides it and he goes, first drinks on the house, because why not, Ted?
Oh, that's so nice of you, because actually I wanted to order 6 more so I could go over and meet new friends, meet biker friends, and
all right,
whiskey.
The rest of those will be 2 credits apiece.
That's fine. I have a lot more money than I need. I mean that's fine. Just tab, open a tab.
All right.
A tab for Tad.
He opens a tab for you. You're up to 12 credits right now.
Yay.
Make a note somewhere.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, just put them on a tray. I'll take them over there. It's cool.
Mm-hmm.
I would like an apple juice. You can put it on Tad's tab.
Yeah, that's fine.
Sure. And just pours it and just gives it to you.
Thanks. I'm not an adult. And he just walks off with it.
I still don't entirely know. That's fair.
Tad would then like to carry the tray of drinks over to his new future biker friends.
Sure.
Tad, are you strong enough to get that on your own, or do you need some help?
Oh, I could definitely use some help, actually.
Okay, he picks up the tray of drinks.
Okay, I'll take my one.
What is Constance doing?
Following them, I guess.
Being less friendly.
Yeah, you notice that by the way, as you guys are kind of realizing, there's no one else in here besides the bartender, it looks like.
Nobody at all?
It's almost as if they're a little bit weirded out by these 6 individuals who rode up on motorcycles suddenly.
Oh man, I was thinking they'd be friends. This is fine. At least I get some appy juice out of it.
Okay, I'm gonna walk over and have a seat in one of the free seats.
I'm gonna need a moment. Just picturing this entity of the void created from the mental nightmares of a mathematical genius saying "appy juice."
It definitely does. I don't know what you want from it.
I don't either. Feel free to move just Seth over there if you want.
Oh, I forgot that's a thing I can do.
Yep.
It is indeed.
Boop.
Okay. Hey, Constance, since you were kind of... Were you watching them while Tad and just Seth were getting drinks, or what were you doing?
Yes. I was watching them pretty much the whole time.
Roll wisdom observation.
Okay, I'm good at that. Let's see, that's what, 40 20s? Yeah, 40 20s.
Jesus.
Better than I am.
One, two.
Did you take all
three.
observation for all your levels?
Yes.
Okay. Especially, wow.
That is
Well,
crazy.
I didn't take observation this level with my like skill upgrade, but I took it with Jack of all trades. Yeah. So that's really fucking good. My lowest is a 10. My highest is a 19. The middle two are a 13 and a 17.
Okay. You noticed that they made room at their table because they had been sitting there, and then Tad said, "I got a lot of money with nothing to do with it," and the two that were sitting there both got up and moved over. Especially if they heard, "I'm gonna go buy 6 whiskeys for my new friends over there."
Oh boy. Constance
We'll
is
be
gonna
your
do
friends.
that thing where she grabs a chair from the table next to it and like spins it around and sits on it backwards. And sit like right behind Tad.
Sure.
And like to the
Constance
side a
being
little bit.
badass constantly.
Yeah. I see what you did there.
So I'd like to sit down with my whiskey and like, motion for Constance to put the whiskey on the table.
Well, Constance doesn't have the whiskey, but I put the whiskey on the table.
Oh right, I mean Max. Yes, thank you, Max.
You made me laugh while I was taking a sip and it went up my nose.
Oh.
Oh.
Hey, guys! Welcome to our new town. It's great to have visitors. Have a drink. It's on me.
They kind of look at each other and just reach and take the drinks and chug them down. I'm going to answer a question real quick, just because it's kind of impertinent to this. For Brennan, the credits economy outside of Delphi is kind of odd. Most people that trade with settlers or travelers, merchants that travel and whatnot, since a lot of them go to Delphi, they kind of just accept credits, though some still use old money or just barter. But most people, at least with some form of settlement connected to Delphi or can know of Delphi, will use credits to a degree. But yeah, so other things can also be traded, like if you have valuable stuff. By the way, DJ did not come inside. DJ was still staring at the motorcycles.
Yeah.
Just so you guys know.
He'll be
Constance patted him on the
fine.
shoulder as she walked past him.
You see one of them looks up, and this person has like kind of a very large set of teeth, a bit bigger than their mouth really is. And they kind of look at you and just raise an eyebrow. Thanks. Want to play a game of cards?
Yeah, I love games. That sounds great.
We do too. Just starts dealing cards. Are you two in too?
I'll watch.
I don't know how to play cards, so I'm good.
All right then. Just keeps dealing them out. We're playing a low ante, so 10 credits a pot.
Okay, I think that means. Yeah, I can play one game.
Well, hopefully you win.
I agree.
Yeah. Deal of cards. Shit. We had a game? I don't know. I hadn't planned this far. How do we play poker in this?
I don't know, but I would like to watch and see if they cheat.
Okay.
But if you don't know how to play, how do you know if they're cheating?
Who said I was telling the truth?
I'm suddenly real curious to know how a timekeeper's abilities could help me win at poker.
Well, I know with a lot of games, like card and dice games in D&D, they have games you can play that use dice. So, like, if you're cheating, it usually involves re-rolling dice. I have a lot of abilities that let you re-roll dice.
You sure do.
Daniel, we'll play. Let's God, I don't know. What do you want? How should we run poker for this? Didn't we figure this out at one point?
God, man, I don't know.
All right, roll your intelligence plus your what's a gaming skill? Roll intelligence. Screw it. Just roll intelligence.
Yeah, I like it. Let's do
Can I roll observation to see if they cheat?
Sure. Roll wisdom observation.
Yeah. That's a really good roll.
What's your highest one showing?
11.
20.
Oh, that one.
Oh, which one of us are you talking to?
Just Seth first.
My highest is a 20, my other one is a 13.
Critical. Woo!
Woo!
2
What about you?
successes.
What about you?
No, different combat rolls.
11.
11. What about after that?
9.
Shh. Okay, after that one.
4.
Damn. All right. You won a whole. How many of these guys play? Yeah, actually, I guess all of them are playing right now. You won yourself 60 credits.
Woo woo.
Whoa! Oh
Hey,
my
Jake, I
god.
have a
Nice.
question.
Yeah.
This chick whose icon has little horns and a tail, does she actually have?
Yes. The individual with the mouthful of teeth is next to her.
Ooh.
Okay.
The individual above is actually blue tinted.
Okay, but does this one actually have a horns and tail?
Yeah, I said yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I missed that part.
Yeah.
That's delightful.
I
Kristen loves that. Constance doesn't really care.
offer my whiskey to the guy sitting next to me. It doesn't taste right to me. Do you want it?
Takes it, sniffs it, downs it.
I told you, Tad, you should get some of this really good appy juice.
Happy
It's a good time.
Ah, I haven't heard of that. That sounds great.
Yeah. So you want to play another round?
Okay, yeah. That was a good round. I like that round.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead and roll your intelligence again.
Oh.
I'm watching for cheaters again.
Sure.
I got another 20 and a 5.
Okay. Okay. Tad, what'd you get?
10, 10, 7, 3.
Okay. Tad, you won yourself another 60 credits, and they look a little bit annoyed.
Oh.
Gee, but
Since they finished their drinks, I'm gonna order them another round.
Yeah, another 12 credits on tab.
Okay.
They do kind of look at you and take the drinks, and he goes, "So, what exactly are you all doing out here?"
Building a town. Isn't that obvious?
You see, all of them kind of look at you like that was the one of the other things you've said so far.
and it was full of sass.
Yep. Well, no, actually, since as far as I was aware, none of y'all were here when we arrived, so how can we say that you're building the town?
I mean, we could have just been in our houses. But no, we were out. We just got back.
Oh, must have been picking up extra sass at the sass factory.
No,
Oh,
we were
no,
killing some really cool robots.
Yeah.
What was that? I heard sass and robots.
Constance said I produced that for free. Just Seth said no, we were fighting some really cool robots.
Oh, I know. That was his joke of all I heard was sass and robots.
Ah, I see. So what are y'all doing out here?
Drinking whiskey mostly. Losing apparently to
Our boy
Someone-
genius? Yeah.
your what?
Our boy genius.
Hmm.
Yeah, he's
Fair
very
enough.
smart.
Guys.
I mean, we can play a game that involves more skill if you want.
I love skill.
All right. Here. Give me 50 credits.
Okay. I pass it over.
Takes it in his hand, and you see him just kind of like move his hands back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. All right. Tell me which hand it's in.
Oh man, I really.
I see the thinking brain going.
I know. I'm like, man, do I have a void warp that can rescue relocation this back to a different place? That'd be so much fun. No.
That would be hilarious, actually.
Yeah, unfortunately, I haven't ever uploaded that money into my void, so I can't do that.
It's fair.
The right side.
No.
Oh.
You want to play again? Double your money?
I don't know. Why is that? It's more skill.
Well, see, clearly you ain't that smart, I guess. Yeah, you want to learn the? I'll teach you the trick. Come on, give me another. Let's double it. We'll do 100 credits.
Oh, golly, I only have 71 credits remaining.
You know what? We'll do it 71. We'll play the Southern rules.
Okay, that's fine. All right, pass it.
God, come on.
Can I roll
Just take the
observation
money.
this time as he does the thing?
Do you hand him the money?
I do, yes.
All right, he takes the money. Sure, roll wisdom observation.
Just Seth got a 17 and an 18.
Okay. Hang on then. Yeah. You see it. All right, pick a hand.
But where did I see it go?
You saw it look like his hand got a bit smaller, like it went into his hand, literally.
Weird. I would like to note that this would be a great point for Tad to have taken the new 5th level Void Warp of, like, reverse pickpocket.
Yeah.
Because I would love to just, like, sneak a grenade into one of his hands.
Oh, God.
But
yeah,
I don't have
but
that.
for just Seth, what you saw, it looked like their hand wrapped around and they kind of squeezed, and it looked like their hand maybe ate the coins.
I mean, it's not in either of your hands anymore. You just, like, absorbed it with that one.
Is that true?
Technically, only the last half that's right.
I guess, like, it would
in the
literally be in your hand, but...
Yeah. Kind of looks you up and down. Fancy jacket you got there.
Pretty interesting trick you got there.
All right, how about we'll call it even, and just spits out 11 credits and gives it back to you. Call it even.
That's not half. Even means fair.
That's a good point. Sips of the whiskey.
So now that you're done swindling our genius idiot here, where do you guys hail from?
Around. Where do you hail from?
Here.
So you were born here.
Might as well have been. Reason I was asking, friend, is we haven't had any visitors yet, and we don't know where we can go visit, and I was wondering if you had any recommendations.
Oh, I recommend that you all leave and head back to Delphi.
Why would we do that?
because I recommended it.
Oh,
Well, I don't really like you, so.
That
And I
hurt.
still haven't seen you produce the rest of the credits, so.
Maybe you got bad eyesight.
I mean,
I mean, unless you're incapable of reproducing them. That'd be a pretty shitty power then, though.
I did tell Todd he was just taking his money, so. Are there any other friendly places to visit around here?
Sure. You head back the way you came, and then stay inside Delphi. Nice and friendly in there.
Nor is it particularly friendly. Obviously, you haven't been.
I thought it was nice.
You were in school the whole time, Tad.
That's true. It was a lovely school.
Why don't you go live in Delphi?
Yeah, you seem so interested in it, so.
Not really my cup of tea.
Not ours either, hence being out here.
Oh, so you, and was it 30 plus one other that we saw, sorry. Just all decided to come live out here?
Yeah.
Isn't that what you guys did?
Not sure what you're talking about, friend.
Well, I mean, if you're out here, then you decided to live out here, so I don't really understand what your point is.
Not really sure you understand us that well. Who said we decided to live out here?
Well, if it's so easy to just march back to Delphi and live there, then you are deciding to live out here. By not doing that.
It's okay, Constance. Apparently they're just too weak to live in Delphi.
I know you're just trying to incite them at this point, and I love it. But, like, we can't fight with everybody that comes through.
Says the sassiest one.
Sassy and fighting are two different things.
Everything you've sassed, you've picked a fight with.
I haven't picked a fight with these guys. In fact, I'm specifically calling them friend and asking for advice and, like, trying to learn about them, and he's just being an asshole. So
Okay, listen here, Southern Charm. I know that trick.
Oh man, it's a good thing you're pretty.
Well, then I guess we'll agree to disagree. But I would suggest you not be around here because it's not exactly safe. You know, with robots and all, apparently.
Oh, they're gone.
We're fine.
Has Jake frozen, or are you just not moving? Oh, he was frozen.
Oh,
okay.
he froze for a sec.
You froze, and I was like, I couldn't tell if you were frozen and just being, like, sassy with the look on your face, or if
Did you
you
not
were
hear what
like,
I said?
No.
Wow. I said, sorry. God, I forgot what it was. Basically, y'all might want to head back, though, just because, you know, robots and all, never know what might crawl out of the woods.
like you?
Oh, we fought robots.
That's a question, not an accusation.
Wait, are you here to intimidate us into leaving? Because you're not really doing that good of a job.
Really good to see how far Ascent has fallen, you know, taking in orphans of orphans of orphans.
Was that supposed to be an insult?
No, more an
'Cause
observation.
I don't think I'm an orphan. I never really had parents. Does that make me an orphan if nobody gave birth to me, Constance? Does that still make me an orphan?
No, I think that makes you a you.
Yeah.
Look, we came in here to enjoy our nice drinks. Then your friend came over, bought us some drinks, seemed real nice. Then, well, you two been eyeing us like we're a bunch of bad guys since you
Well,
walked in.
actually, I thought you were really cool, but then you pulled that trick where you tried to steal money from Tad, and then I realized maybe you're not that cool.
I'm impressed
So-
you can see through the mask.
Pretty obvious when you're staring forward. Plus, you know, people that wear masks tend to want to be hiding themselves and watching everyone else around to make sure they can't see what's inside the mask. At least from our experiences.
Very astute.
As for stealing from your friend, I didn't steal anything that was his.
I mean, you did. He won the money from you, and then you made your hand eat it as some sort of weird trick, and then you kept the money even though you said you were calling it even. So,
You see, he just kind of squeezes his hand and just puts, like, holds up the credit, holds up 50 or 60 credits and puts it on the table in front of him with one finger on it. How is Betty, by the way?
Betty. Oh, yeah, I remember Miss Betty. She's very nice. I only met her a few times, though.
And they sent a greenhorn out here to one of the most dangerous places.
I'm a pretty dangerous person, so it's fine.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I will be right back. Tad had a little too much appy juice.
Uh, all right, fine. We'll shoot straight with you. You all need to leave because it's too dangerous out here. You got a bunch of people who ain't prepared for this kind of territory, who are definitely not prepared for what's coming, and who will get in the way. So,
What's coming?
a lot of bad things. Haven't you been paying attention?
Well, if you're so concerned about all their safety, why don't you stay here and protect them?
Yes, because I'm sure they would love to have a bunch of people here that look like us. After all, you see how warm and hospitable they've been since we've arrived.
We haven't had any strangers since we settled here.
Last I checked, you're the strangers.
Well, I don't know if that's really true, but
Sure about
I mean,
that?
we're pretty strange.
I remember hearing something about a group of people trying to get up to this area. Decided to swindle someone out of toll money and then didn't take a word of advice when they were warned about potential threats. Must be other people, though. Lots of travelers who just don't really want to listen to those who've been out here long enough.
yeah, I
Well,
have no clue what you're talking about.
If you already know that we don't take advice, what you bothering for?
Because that's my job at the moment, is to, as quietly and quickly as possible, get people the hell out of here. However, I have no problem with other methods. Personally, I like the quieter method. The quiet
Well, who
method
do
is
you work
a
for?
lot less messy. He just ignores that question entirely.
Who do you work for?
No offense, but if you're working for Betty, none your damn business.
Well, that's kind of mean.
Well, at the moment,
Miss
we're working
Miss
for
Betty's
ourselves,
very polite.
I'm
and we
sure.
appreciate your good intentions. And as I'm sure you predicted, choose not to take your advice, as this is our home now.
Making a big mistake if you stay here.
Well, then I'm sure we'll learn from it.
Gotta be alive to learn things, unfortunately.
Not dead yet.
Just leave Make it easier on everyone else.
No.
Both of you to stay sitting inside one of our buildings.
I tried. Told him I'd try, and I tried. So, take care. As he gets up and just kind of makes a whistle noise, and the rest of them stand up and walk. He left the 60 credits on the table. You guys watching them leave?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they go out.
And as soon as the last one's out the door, Constance is going to the door to watch them, to make sure that they're, like, leaving and not doing something else stupid.
Are you opening the door to look?
Yes.
Cool. You see a face staring back at you.
Who's...
It looks like the person with horns and a tail is just, like, tilted their head and was staring at the door waiting for someone to come out. And just staring at you.
Are the rest of them there still, or...?
It's kind of hard to see past them. Like, they are literally at the door, like where the door opens.
Oh. Hi. Are you not leaving?
You smell odd.
Yeah, I get that a lot.
No, you smell like... You smell like someone. Or something I saw once.
Ever been to Delphi?
No.
Then probably not.
No. But you smell like people from there.
That would be because I am from there.
No. You smell like those worm people.
Okay.
They just push the door closed.
No.
All right, roll me brawn athletics.
I'm not strong. Yeah, no. Oh god, no, that's a D12. That's it. Oh, but I rolled a 12!
I rolled a 16.
Hate you.
You have one die. They had 3.
I know.
Yeah, you get pushed back as the door closes, and you hear shh on the other side.
Did we just get locked in?
How would we get locked in? There can't be a lock.
Seth is going to attempt to open the door.
It does not open.
Are there any windows on the door?
On the door, no.
Or sorry, on the wall.
Should there be windows on these walls? I don't entirely know, because these were like foldable walls, but sure, I'll say there's a window.
Cool.
Kind of like the Western windows.
Does anyone want to go outside? I can just send you outside.
Tad, are you looking outside?
Yes, I look outside.
You see that they've got on their bikes, and the bikes are driving away.
So they're just being annoying.
I relocate Constance outside.
Oh, thanks.
Okay, Constance, you're outside.
Alright. Are they all leaving?
Yeah.
Constance will just cross her arms and just kind of lean back against the wall and watch them go.
You see them driving away.
6 motorcycles, all driving away.
Yep.
Constance, can you open the door, please?
Oh, yeah. I go to open the door. See how they sealed it?
It looks like the doorknob got cut off, and then there's like this odd bar It's like a thin bar that's been placed on the actual door itself. It just seems to be like kind of sticking between the two doors somehow, like almost
Yeah.
like tape, but it's got a little bit of thickness to it.
Can I try to pull it off?
Sure. Roll me athletics and brawn.
That's a 3.
It does not seem to want to budge.
I think you're gonna have to break
Alright.
the door down, just Seth.
Get out of the way.
Okay.
It's running at it.
You hear? You can just open the window. Roll brawn athletics.
Into the door. Just into the door. Let's see, what's my athletics? Haha, that's nothing, but my brawn is 4, so let's see.
Okay.
That's a 6 low.
6 is the wait. What? I don't know what that means.
My 6 is the lowest.
What's the
and then I
highest?
have my highest is a 12.
The target number to break through the door is 7.
Okay, well, that's 3 successes.
Okay.
I would like to break through the door, please.
All 3 of you have found new ways to be like. This was like, I can just tell you the target number
Well, then why didn't you just say it to begin with?
because I got really confused by 6 low. You bust through the door, and you do it without any injury. And both doors are ripped off the hinges.
It's fine,
Both
we'll hang a
doors.
curtain.
Yeah, it's like
What do you-
it's 2 double doors.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what the bar was
Oh
literally
yeah,
on.
I get it now.
It's okay, we'll make saloon-style doors later.
I walk back over to Brucifer and I say,
Also, both doors came off at, like in the same way. Like they seem to be almost coming off as like one item.
I say to Brucifer, I'd like to close out, and I can cover the door.
We're not going to be allowed back in this establishment, which sucks because it's the only bar in New Delphi.
Just looks at. Did you pick up the 60 credits, by the way?
Oh yeah.
How much did they give you?
I have 85 total credits on me. So I had a 24 credit bar tab and
Just give
71
me
credits.
50. Just give me 50, and we'll call it even for now.
Oh great, okay.
Thanks, Brucifer. You're a real dude.
I mean, they broke the handle off the door. It wasn't coming down any other way.
Oh man, I guess I could have just, like, gone through the window and come out here and tried to take it off that way.
I mean, the handle's gone too, though. I don't. Yeah.
This is fine.
We'll get you some. We'll get you some premium lumber for it.
You'll have such a good door. It's gonna be such a good door.
Please just go.
I leave.
Bye, Brucifer. I look around, see if there's anything damaged, anything missing. Any
Roll.
buildings on fire.
Sure, roll wisdom observation.
I'm good at that. Kind of. It's a 16 and an 8.
I mean, you don't see DJ around.
Guys, our hockey ghoulie has been kidnapped.
Isn't he just in the room?
I might have gone back inside. Let's go check first.
Yeah, I go back to my room where I'm bunking with him.
You don't find him.
Oh God, you're right. He's been kidnapped.
Tad, prepare your motorcycle.
Ooh, yeah, okay.
Hey, just Seth.
Yeah?
What's your passive, or what is your wisdom resist?
My wisdom resist
Huh?
is 9.
You don't see your little rocktopus anywhere either, just so you know.
They took Rocktopus?
It's not in its cage in the Parliament. Its tank in the Parliament building.
It does not
No.
seem to be in its cage in the Parliament building.
Was it there when we dropped off DJ's stuff?
You didn't look.
I mean, I feel like just Seth would look every time we walked into the building, but okay.
I mean, just Seth gave you guys, as far as I'm aware, you guys gave him the cards and then went to the tavern. But
Yeah.
yeah,
Tad, motorcycle now, please.
Got it. I unload the motorcycle, and I put in the little parts, and I connect the particle board, and then I rev it up.
Constance will kind of lean back inside the speakeasy. Hey, Brucifer. When they rolled up into town, did they come straight here and ask for drinks, or
yeah.
did they wander a bit?
No, they just came straight here.
Just seems weird to me that they would take those specific creatures, people, things, without having spent any time, like the Rocktopus lives in a tank inside the Parliament building. Why would they know to go in there?
I think they raided the Parliament building.
I feel like we're wasting valuable time to get my Rocktopus and DJ back.
I mean, you could also investigate the Parliament building if you want.
Yeah,
That's
does it
fair.
look like
Let's
look
investigate
like
the Parliament
someone's been in
building.
here who didn't know like what all?
Sure, roll wisdom observation or intellect observation.
Wisdom observation? You mean 4d20s? Okay.
Sure. Target number will be 10 for this, just because you guys kind of have a mess in here right now.
Constance's room is perfectly clean.
Okay. Then I'll give you a 6 for that one.
Yeah, that's 4 successes. My lowest is a 10.
Okay. Yeah, no one's been in here, but you do notice that a lot of stuff's just missing.
No one's been in here?
Like, what
no one's
stuff?
like stuff's not been raided. There's or like it doesn't look like anyone's come in through and just taken stuff. There's just like random things that are missing. Like you see some tools are missing. You see pieces of paper, a couple of loose credits that were like on the table. You see that the record player that you guys brought back, the kind of broken pieces in the records, are also missing.
That's weird.
Also, with your investigation here, you hear just like a little bloop, 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 somewhere in the rafters.
Ah. Look up and find.
Yeah, you see that they're just up, kind of floating around.
Just Seth.
Yes.
Up.
Baby, get down here. Come here.
Just floats down.
I scoop him up and put him back in his tank and put the lid on.
It blinks out of the tank and just floats around.
It didn't used to be able to do that, right?
You never actually checked because it never teleported in its tank, but you know it can teleport.
Why are you doing that, baby?
Just going around. It looks like it's just kind of bobbing its head excitedly.
Did DJ just take some tools to go fix his record player somewhere else? Like, I feel like we would have at least heard a struggle if they kidnapped him.
Do you really think it would be a struggle to kidnap DJ? He would just be like, oh, friends, do you have records? Let me go back to your place.
I mean, you're probably right about that part, actually. But,
Hey,
like,
Ted,
I mean-
roll me intelligence knowledge.
Okay.
like a couple tools missing, his record player missing, it kind of just feels like you wanted to work somewhere else.
13, 12, 9, 7.
you're kind of watching. You see it again. The octopus just kind of like it looks like it's bobbing its head, like its body, to a beat of some kind. And it's just kind of floating around and floating around.
Oh my god. Rocktopus, did you void GJ Hockey Ghoulie?
That's a really interesting question that you would ask. Because I think...
Is there a way to find out?
Rocktopus, drop it. Drop him. Put it back.
Starts floating away faster.
I grab it.
Teleports. Starts floating.
Grab it.
Stays there because it can't move after teleporting.
Scoops it back over. Drop DJ. Put him down.
You see the little like triangles just kind of narrow.
Don't make me get scary. I don't want to use the mommy monster voice.
It just bloops, and then all of a sudden you see a record player appears.
Drop the rest of it.
It bloops, and there's like a little wrenches, and it keeps blooping, bloop, 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 and then eventually DJ's
Rocktopus.
just makes happy, just keeps making happy noises.
We do not void people. We do not void people.
Keeps making happy noises.
That's very rude.
DJ just, where did I go?
Are you
The
okay?
void. It's fine.
We nearly slaughtered a bunch of bikers over what this
I may have jumped to conclusions. However,
You do
my
also
child
maybe have
was
a, you also have a fractured beast that technically has not had any actual training yet, and it saw something it liked.
Okay, I'm gonna go
DJ?
check on our city, our town's defenses, because clearly we need them. So I know that we put in for building walls with the lumber that we have. Are those done?
They were being built. They're still being built. They're almost done.
Hmm.
Also, there's no real protocol for visitors.
Yeah.
Just that this pretty much tells, like, keep patrol in case anyone attacks. And 6 people on bikes showed up, and they
No,
weren't.
that's fine.
to do,
That's fine. It's more their vague, not so vague threats about the future of the settlement that Constance is concerned about.
Still just blooping about.
I am gonna put you in my void if you don't settle down. I will ground you.
As much
Yeah.
as they can do that.
Yeah.
Just
Do they
bloop
have
them.
mouths?
I don't know.
Tad hears this and starts doing math on his rig.
It just teleports over next to Tad and just sits on Tad's shoulder and looks at the computer. And
Hey,
slowly
Tad?
starts going towards
Yeah.
it.
Yes.
Would you like to study our dead robot friend and just see if
I
you can...
grab him.
What?
Angry noises.
Yeah, see if you can isolate any particularly effective ways of taking those fuckers down if they show up.
Effective way, like bullets? Grenades.
Whatever will work best against these robot guys
Oh,
if
the
they show up.
robots. Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
Find a way
You
to
got
make them all simultaneously rust.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know. If they maybe have explosive cores, or like if they're particularly susceptible to like a certain acid or electricity or whatever. If you can try to figure that out, I have a feeling that would be really helpful. I'm gonna go check on the buildings of the walls and see if we can establish some security protocol for whatever these guys were alluding to is coming.
I'm gonna go try to find some stimulating things for my Rocktopus to boop in and out of existence so he stops swallowing things like DJ.
Again,
No. Whenever we dedicate time to resources, one of those things is now training Rocktopus.
I mean, technically, none of that. I was just gonna. I needed at least one, but none of that happened. And I'm like, yeah, he doesn't. A fish tank won't hold a teleporting creature.
You're the one that said to put him in the fish tank on the desk. I was just gonna put him on a leash.
I said none of that. In fact, you're the one that said, "Do I have a fish tank?" And I said, "Sure." And you gave him a rock, and he got bored of the rock. Mostly because it did let the rock stop coming back. Yeah, Brennan, there's a whole lot of lore there that hasn't been fully delved in, but I would just suggest not putting a void creature in your void.
Let's just say that every time a living creature is put inside of a void, it advances the plot.
But what if we put a void creature inside a void? Does that make more void creatures? Is this how they're reproducing? Is shoving a different one inside their void?
I
don't
like the imagery there.
I don't like this Texas sex ed class we're about to have. It sounds like I'm about to hear a talk about Jesus in a moment.
Well, when you put your void creature in their void.
Does Rocktopus eat Fruity Pebbles? Yes, he does. We're asking the real questions now.
They're just rocks that they squirted lemon on. So yes. Alright, so we will, since you guys have reached this section, you guys finished with that, we'll do your upgrades you can do for your settlement this round.
Ooh. Security.
You're each going to get 2 upgrades. Two things you can do during this time to set up before the next big arc takes place in game.
Dun dun dun.
So, think about what your 2 things are. We'll go one rotating. Things can also include. Remember, you have a way to contact Delphi now, so you can order things from Delphi, as well as send things to them to let them know what's going on.
Yeah.
Just Seth's first order of business is training Rocktopus to not download people into his void.
Okay. Kristen, we'll start with you. You're going for security? In what way are you upping security this round? By the way, you guys gained your supplies from
our lumber mill.
Yep. And the crops have been planted.
Woo-woo.
Oh,
okay.
I can actually change that. I can show you your settlement now because you guys are upgrading settlement stuff.
Yeah.
And your crops are now born. What?
I really hope I can use this nevermind Rocktopus ate him, sorry, TTYL meme so many more times.
So yeah, there's that. You may also ask DJ why Rocktopus ate him if he knows why.
DJ, why did Rocktopus make you a snack pack?
I don't know. I was playing records and he started bouncing all excited, and then he popped out of his fishbowl, and then we started dancing, and all of a sudden he grabbed me, and then all of a sudden we were still dancing, and then he just disappeared.
Aww, he likes you.
Rocktopus likes music. Wait, what records are you playing? We need to know.
He points at one.
Is it the Backstreet Boys?
What is it?
It's a really upbeat song that I don't have. I'm not naming right now because it was from like the 2080s.
Oh, I see. What genre is it? Is it like pop or like punk or like?
It's pop. It's like very just generic
pop
music.
It's a Watermelon Sugar.
Oh god.
That is the song I listen to hype me up to play Just Seth every week.
It is a very happy, peppy pop song that apparently they really like.
That's great. Wait, is it like English pop or like?
It doesn't matter.
It
does
does matter.
I need to know. Rocktopus is a K-pop fan. It's seconds away from being canon.
It's Madagascar and it's Madagascar pop.
Interesting.
Yep. It's just the Move It soundtrack again.
That's what I was saying. That's why he like bloops around because he likes to move it.
Tad, that might be an interesting note for Tipo, that fractured beasts were affected by music.
Wait, am I affected by music? I don't know that I've ever heard music before.
You have, okay, you've heard music, you're not a fractured beast also.
That's fair.
So yeah. For upgrades, we have walls.
Yes, walls are now up.
I would like to commission watchtowers.
Okay. Yeah, basically, how much supplies do you have got?
We get 2 supply a month from the lumber mill.
Okay. For watchtowers is big. I assume you want them to be able to like go collapse and like if you expand the settlement.
That would be nice, yeah.
Then 2 supply for the watchtowers that'll be there.
Okay.
But they'll start building watchtowers to put some of the guards on position and patrol.
Okay. I want them, if I get to decide that, I want them on like opposite corners.
Yeah, they're just going to be generally placed. I'm not going to work. Positioning's not going to matter. That's going to give the same effect no matter what.
Okay, well, thematically, I would like them on opposite corners, please.
Okay. You only want 2?
Oh, how many do I get?
Like I said, I was just going to thematically just put them on the wall.
Okay.
Like there's going to be attached to the wall.
Yeah.
The wall's not going to surround the farmland, just so you know.
No. But do we at least have, like, gates around it? Like fences?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine then.
Yeah. So yes, okay, so you, Max, what are you doing?
Like I said, I'm going to train Rocktopus not to void people.
Alright, roll me social and communication at disadvantage.
Okay, I got 1d20 then.
Okay.
It's a 14.
Okay. It takes it a while, but it seems to eventually understand to not put people away forever.
Well, the forever is the important part, really.
Mm-hmm. But it learns to not eat DJ and your friends, and it more of learns not to eat people who regularly come into the Parliament of Science.
Good.
You know what? I'm fine with that, because if it wants to eat bad guys, like, let him eat bad guys.
Yeah, it basically learns to not eat people that it sees regularly.
Good.
And that's about the best you can hope for with them, probably.
Probably.
What about Daniel? What is Tad doing?
Tad, I think, wants to focus on the Parliament of Science goals this time. I think getting more structure here and getting maybe even another person here would be great.
Okay. So there's a couple ways you can do that. You can spend credits basically to try and like put out a job for someone to actually show up. You can also try and requisition by showing that you need people. You can also just try and use your social skills or some other skills to get people either pulled in or brought in some way. But is there a particular lab you're looking for, or just in general?
I think someone really to help us with defense, so maybe like a core plus or a tribe or someone to help us, like, you know, keep the ruffians out would be really good. Even a freelancer would be fine.
Okay.
You know, but also just kind of pointing out to Delphi, like, hey, there's everything here. Omatak and Colony and Gremlins and like, it's everything's here. Like, this is, we got We got stuff going on.
Yeah. Okay. So what are you offering for them? Or are you just going to try and use a roll to see if you can get someone to show up?
Yeah, I think ideally, like, just a roll to start with.
Okay. I don't know if there's any information you want to send to Delphi to be like, hey, this is proof how bad it is, like a generator.
Good point. Yes, I think the generator would be useful, and I think just kind of pinpointing the different factions would be ideal.
Okay. Roll me social communication, we'll say.
Always my good skill.
Well, you know.
I actually took a point in communication with my jack of all trades specialty.
Yeah, I've been planning to, and then I put another point in engineer because,
I feel like I should be learning from Just Seth and getting better, so
I'm
trying.
6 and a 1.
Okay. So your burst, DJ has kind of worked a little bit to kind of get like a quick conversation at least possible sometimes, although it's going to be very hard to do most times. As you send out, you get back, you hear a voice come back through. Settlement, New Delphi, what is your request?
We're looking for aid and defenses, potentially threatening.
Could you be more specific? Are you requesting more operatives? Are you requesting supplies?
Oh, we're requesting operatives because we've made contact with Colony and Bikers and Omatech and Fractured Beasts and a generator that's potentially nuclear powered.
What form of nuclear generation is it?
Theta.
It cuts out.
Uh-oh.
Great.
The two, your radio club and DJ is kind of looking like, just shrug like, I don't know.
Huh. Well, that's weird. Maybe we'll send them a handwritten message later.
Do you have like a carrier pigeon, Tad?
Rift
have
bolts,
a-
maybe?
We could send Roctopus. I'm sure that'd go down well.
That thing would get eaten on the way.
No, he's a strong boy.
Okay. So for
And
your
lift
second,
rocks.
for your second thing, what are you guys wanting to do? Also, Kristen, for you, for the walls, feel free to write this down. The wall itself, the kind of structure hit points of it, will be 200.
Okay.
And a hull point will, the hull points for it will be 40.
200.
Actually, I'll make it 20 for what it is. Yeah, 20 will be the hull points, and a wound threshold will be. I'll just do that for that. Yeah, just do hull points in that. So, yeah, basically, if someone does 10 hit points to a section of the wall, they'll be able to bust through. And if 200 hit points are done, the wall will be considered destroyed at that time.
Ouch.
You mean if people do 20 damage to the wall, they can break through? You said the whole point's
Yes.
for 20.
Yeah,
Okay.
whole points are 20, yep. If they do
Okay.
20 to a single section, they can get through that section.
Okay.
And it doesn't have to be all, it doesn't have to be a single shot, it can be over time too, so.
Okay.
But the armor rating of it, which is just going to be the only real defense for it, is going to be 5.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. But it does provide full cover for the settlement, technically, so.
Awesome. Okay. Second thing for Constance. Security's kind of bothering me, but let's go. We have a lumber mill. Can we start? Oh wait, would that use more lumber? Could we start? Words. Brain stopped working. Give me a second here.
I can switch over to someone else if you want.
I want to build the power station, the water mill.
Resources.
That will require some form of building supplies.
Okay.
Do you guys have any building supplies right now?
No, we just have. If we're using all the lumber to make the watchtowers, we don't have anything else.
Fair enough.
We've been using our resources as we gather them, so that'll have to wait another month.
You can always go gather more resources too if you want to help build that up.
Yeah. No, in that case, kind of running on the security thing on their advice that something's coming and all of that, can Constance just help with training?
Sure. Roll me either you can roll combat and knowledge or intellect and combat and knowledge. No, it'd be intellect combat. That's what I'm thinking of. Sorry, great.
Combat?
Intellect combat, we'll say.
Okay.
For training. I'll say you can use that instead of brawn and dexterity.
I appreciate that. 2d20s. Not terrible. Unless I roll terribly, which, I mean, a 6 and a 4. Not great. Not great.
Their training's going. It's not amazing right now, but they at least are. They understand that if you're training them, that they need to stay vigilant.
Yeah.
Because something has spooked you guys.
Yeah, and I will tell them as much. Like, you know, we're experiencing a little more out here than we expected. Just, you know,
one of the guys goes, yeah, this wasn't really worth 200 credits.
New life, and we're all in the same boat here. But now that we're here, we kind of got to deal with it.
Some of them, like the mercenaries, are like, yeah, we were told we get paid 200 credits and then just keep getting paid, and the pay ain't exactly as good as it was, and there's not really a way to get back. So
yeah. No, I mean, I'm with you guys. We got to deal with what's in front of us. So, we'll try to make it better.
They agree and go on patrol. Just Seth, what are you working on?
Well, I was also gonna train our guys, but I don't know if you'll let us do that twice.
I'll allow you to, sure.
Cool.
Are you trying to just train them to be better at combat?
Yeah.
Alright, I'll allow you to roll. You know what? You can choose either brawn, dex, or intelligence.
Brawn.
Okay, you can do that in combat.
Cool.
And Tad, get thinking what you're going to be playing, what you're going to be messing around with.
I got a 12, a 9, a 9, and a 17.
With Constance kind of teeing it up for you, you can increase. You're basically getting two things now because Constance set that up for you. I'm gonna go ahead and add that to it. You can increase two things. You can increase their combat by 1. So whoever's keeping track of their combat, please write that down. And you can increase increase one of their attributes.
Nice.
So, let me know what you're increasing.
They have guns, right?
Dexterity.
Yeah.
Then I will up their dex.
Okay. Go ahead and up their dex and their combat by 1. Let me know what that is once you get that settled.
I know we did technically get melee weapons for them too, but we definitely want them better ranged.
Yeah. Basically, what I'll tell you, dex is for when things are outside. Melee will be for when they're inside, just to simplify the combat for them.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I don't know
yeah,
who was supposed to be keeping track
So-
of that. It might have been me.
it was. Go to the group chat. I believe it's in there somewhere.
So earlier today, Tad went to the distillery and had this whiskey that was supposed to be the best whiskey, and it wasn't. It's kind of gross, but the appy juice was really good, and I'm really debating like, so when you think of a city, like the reason that you get people to a city is like eventually they need like exports, and then like once you have exports, you can have imports, and then like you need an export that people want. And so what if we had, oh, we just lost Kristen, but what if we had an export that was really good? So I want to go work with Kristen's back, yay. You can barely tell, Kristen's kind of back. But I want to go work with Lord Brucifer and see if I can help make this whiskey and appy juice stuff good enough to be an export, aka resources.
All right, I'll allow this. Roll me intelligence, and what do you think what skills should you use?
Probably knowledge is what I'm thinking.
I'll allow this.
Ooh. 17,
Okay.
9, 9, and 7.
Okay, that'll be 3 successes for this, because it's not something you've ever really worked on. But 3 successes still. Yeah, you guys are kind of talking a little bit. He's definitely confused at first at your pitch, but when you start actually explaining, I mean, hell, New Maze made their entire settlement based on a bunch of whiskey, so I suppose we could do the same thing. Crops are starting to grow, and we can probably set up a section to grow some apples and whatnot. I had just kind of had a couple apples left over from my former business adventure and brought them out here just to sell them. But you really think we could do that, Ted?
Yeah, I think we could start really kind of making some really good like apple juice and whiskey. Like it could be, call it, you know, New Delphi Appy Juice by Lord Brucifer.
I'm okay with my name not being on that.
Okay, yeah, New Delphi Appy Juice.
It could just be apple juice or apple cider.
Cider, that's a fun word. I like that.
You know, we'll play with that with products, but the crops just got planted. I mean, I wish there was a way we could speed up the process, but
Yeah, like,
yeah.
I don't know. We'd have to work at figuring out how to speed up the process. I don't quite know what to do there.
Yeah, I mean, if you find a way to do it, but yeah, we can get these planted. I mean, I have. Well, the thing is, would need people to trade with, but I got enough apples that if you really think so, I could start bottling those, take all the seeds and start planting them, but we'd need people to sell to.
Yeah, I think if we start making the product, then soon we can have people to sell to.
All right, I'll get on that. Go ahead and write down that you're gonna have, for now, 1 resource of sellable goods, we'll say. Hi, D.
Appy cider.
You know what? With 3 successes, I'll say if you can find someone, you'll actually have up to 2 resources of income.
Ooh.
We'll say it's income instead of sellable goods. It'll be income. If you can find up to 2 people, it'll be up to 2 resources. But you'll need to find people to sell to.
Okay.
So yes. I believe that's all 3 of you then.
Yep.
Yeah.
Good. So yeah, you are going to start selling apple cider and juice and whiskey. Or at least attempting to brew some and sell it. You
Yeah.
definitely need to find a settlement to sell to, or traders to sell to, or attract some traders in, which you have a way you can do that.
Mm-hmm.
Rocktopus is no longer going to eat people that right all of science. So maybe also tell people not to just pop in or to stay in the waiting room.
Yeah.
It does, please knock, Rocktopus on the loose.
Beware of Rocktopus.
Your settlement security is up. The watchtowers will be done. The walls are up. And the watchtowers will actually give them, go ahead and write this down, it'll give them a 1 in observation.
Cool.
So feel free to write that down, that they have a 1 in observation now. But yes. So you guys, I'm trying to think of it. I think you guys got everything all set up.
Yeah.
But Tad, you get called in by DJ.
Oh, snap.
Ooh, okay.
Here in his headphones, you hear this. Is this Tad Happenstall?
Yes?
Good. Your request for additional operatives has been noted and sent up the chain. Operative will be incoming.
Ooh. I mean, great. Thank you. Yeah.
Do you have the landing space still clear from before?
Yes.
Good. They'll be arriving in T-1 hour.
Dun dun dun.
Why didn't they just fucking mail us out here like that?
We
They
had to
didn't.
set up the beacon.
Yeah.
We are the beacon.
We had to set up a beacon?
This
Also,
I don't remember that.
satellite
there
thing.
might be a reason why this individual can be sent by the same method.
Mm.
Well, I don't see why you can't just shoot a void child through space. Like,
Because that's not... Anyway. You still have to breathe. Just that.
we're nigh indestructible.
Nope, not even close. In fact, the opposite in some cases.
So
Are
that's
you
a
telling
9
me-
attack.
Does
Are
Tad
you-
go and tell his friends that someone's coming?
Oh, yeah, I tell everyone.
Okay. People gather up and are interested.
I put
Oh, boy.
Rocktopus in my pocket where he likes to nap. So
Or he likes to nap.
he doesn't poof anybody. We're keeping extra eye on Rocktopus today.
Fair enough. Yeah. Yeah, sure, why not?
IKEA also sells operatives. Yes, Greg, they do.
Yeah, you watch as the kind of clouds above start separating apart, and you see that same beam of light just shoot down. And then you see, I don't have artwork for this character. Dang it. It's in the Retroscape.
Revealed next week on The New Frontier.
But there is an individual standing there as the light disappears, who is in a bunch of like road leathers, it looks like, and has large mechanical arms.
Woo!
Oh.
And you watch as lightning kind of sparks off of them, and as their arms pop off, they turn into a motorcycle.
Nice.
Oh my god, guys, we got
Oh.
a transformer.
Standing next to, I was going to use the artwork for the character that's in the Retroscape book for this because Daniel requested a Core Plus.
Yeah.
But they're standing there, mohawk and welder's glasses, and just pull them down, looking around.
Oh, +1 for my biker gang. Yeah. Hi, welcome.
You must be Tad.
I'm Tad. Yeah, this is our new city.
I was warned. And that's where we'll end it for today.
I was
I was
warned.
warned. Specifically about Tad.
What reports have they been getting?
Oh, you must
Well,
be
Tad,
Tad.
you're the
I
only
was
one that actually-
warned.
To be
Oh,
fair,
God.
Tad's the only one that seems to get elected to call Delphi now.
It's true.
So,
No, what
The
you guys don't
operator
know.
only
It
knows
has
Tad.
nothing to do with them, so.
What you guys don't know is just Seth sends them passive aggressive post-it notes every time Tad says something stupid. Like, by the way, here's what you sent me with. Thank you for that.
But yes, you have a Core Plus member.
Woo-woo.
So
I can't wait to meet them next time and for them to hate Constance because apparently she is very sassy.
what do you mean apparently?
Apparently.
I mean apparently because when I created Constance, that was not the intention at all.
Oh, you're the one that even stated she was sassy. To this
I
guy.
know, but when I made her, I was expecting her to be like the mom friend, and she has turned into an overprotective bitch.
I mean, you're a mom friend, but you just happen to also be a Karen.
No.
No, she's a mom friend, but she's that mom that just got real slighted real early on. Like I can't believe I can't believe I pushed that out of her.
In the face.
Her past 3 husbands have all cheated on her, and now she's just over men.
That's why she always wears the gas mask. She's in hiding because she doesn't want any of her ex-husbands to find her because she owes them alimony.
Yeah, everybody thinks it's because she stole this designer body. It's really to hide from her ex-husbands.
But hey, you guys learned some. You guys got some interesting clues dropped your way.
Yep. That's for sure.
Some of which weren't even from the bikers.
Exciting.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate everyone who joined us for tonight and dealt with our first 20 minutes of technical excitement.
Yeah, it was even more chaotic than usual.
Yeah.
However, I will say next game, you guys have pissed off a couple things now, so definitely want to get ready for that.
I tried to offer them a job. They decided to be assholes about it.
Yeah, we lost 1 biker gang, we gained 1 biker person.
I mean,
listen, Just Seth doesn't jive with people who steal from other people.
They might come back. Do you really think that's the only time they're going to show up?
No.
I hope not. They seemed like good guys if they weren't such jerks.
Yeah, for real. Like
we could have been friends, but they were just out here trying to swindle Tad for money.
They were being just
chugging alcohol,
being just as rude as Constance was.
Scaring all of our settlers.
I know you're constantly
telling us
over
to
here.
leave.
Like implying that just Constance is just driving everybody away. I'm like, you're just as fucking rude back.
I
These
mean,
guys,
and they were excited. They thought they were gonna play poker with you guys, and Tad's the only one who wanted to play. You two were like, "No, I'll just sit here and watch." Like,
I mean, Just Seth said he didn't know how to play. They could have offered to teach him.
He did.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did. He said, "I'll teach you," and you went, "Nah, I'll drink my happy juice."
I don't remember that. Anyways,
No.
he got happy juice. He was a happy boy.
If you said that, you might have cut out, because, like...
Yeah, that's
Maybe.
when you were having a bunch of cutout issues.
Yeah.
I mean, that could be why. Then that also might be why Constance and Just Seth thinks they were a bunch of bad guys. Maybe they missed all the nice things they were saying.
Maybe.
There were no nice things being said at all. I don't know what stream you were listening to, but it wasn't this one.
Listen, they were very nice to Tad. They were teaching him a lesson. Hi, Cat.
Yeah,
Kitty,
I gave
kitty.
it that. He wants to be on the stream now too.
Aw, you have your own little fractured beast.
Plus, I was also waiting for Constance to just be like, re-roll. I'm like, all right.
I was
Damn.
too. Yeah.
I mean, I didn't really know it was an option, and also, like, Tad won, so...
He did.
Why would I have them re-roll?
And I was watching for cheaters, and I would have called Constance out for cheating.
Would you?
Yes.
I feel like they would.
Especially if the other people weren't cheating.
I mean, to be fair,
Because
he
then
did.
we're the bad guys.
I will say he didn't cheat in cards. You did check that,
Yep.
and didn't technically cheat.
Aw.
It was just more of a clever wordplay.
Oh, it's your baby.
Yeah, I apparently haven't given him any attention today, so
So he's decided to sleep on you now.
yeah, he
Mine
needs
is just
attention.
over here ignoring me.
Mine
knows?
are locked out of the bedroom, so.
You guys also could have next time. Maybe you'll have a plan. Offer them some appy juice. Apparently,
We do have a plan. It's called Appy Juice and Oreos. That's how we start all negotiations from now on.
that
I feel
sounds.
like the only way I'm gonna get positive interactions with anybody is if I go like full customer service voice. I feel like if Jake gets even a hint of sass from me, automatically everyone is hostile.
Again, you are a gas mask wielding, wearing person that walks up, assassin. What? Because again, you're an intimidating figure in a gas mask with your suit and gas mask. You look like someone that's coming to rip out organs half the time.
Okay, you know what I need? I need a white chalk pen, and I need Tad to draw a smiley face on my helmet.
We should make you one of those TV heads, then you can just like project
Give
smiley
me an
faces on them.
LED screen.
Mhm.
I'm down.
Oh, I like this plan. Yeah.
I mean, the sass worked on the guards to make them work, so is that.
I
Just
That
said-
wasn't really sass. I mean, that was legit. Like, I'm right there with you. This sucks, but we're living here now.
Well, I meant earlier when you told them to get to work.
Oh yeah.
That was a few games back though, with you and just Seth telling them to work. You can end the stream whenever you want, Daniel. We're just talking
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
I guess
Oh
that's
yeah.
true. Let's
We're literally just talking.
let's find my exit stream. All right, thanks everyone for joining in. I appreciate you.
Bye guys.